The cold wind that's currently blowing outside, it cuts through all the clothes, all the layers. Doesn't matter how many you put on. 2, 3... It's a joke.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
Yeah, I took the dogs for a walk.
The King of Plague.
And now I smell like onion. But what do you expect when you put on that many layers? Just to try and not be cold, but you're then cold anyway. Wrath of Food. In combat, on each counterattack, the player inflicts double damage and loses 1 food. No bonus or penalty on 0 food. In combat, everybody moves 20% faster and receives 50% damage from all sources.
He has grown in the dark, surviving every challenge and feasting upon the bones of every single failure.
Exactly 32, would you look at that? You can't remove any of this garbage. And I'm not sure I like the help the locals and the Greenboro Forest either. Although I will keep in the forest because I haven't managed to do it yet. And Surprise Portal... neither Apprentice nor Surprise Portal are things I would want, but Surprise Portal appears on its own now. So there's that. I'll take a bit more fighting.
The king will not respond to your normal tactics. In fact, he will make you work harder for less gain than ever.
Have you noticed how the background, or just all the holes get dimmer and more grim the more bosses I defeat? It's almost as if the area we're playing in...
So much destruction you have wrought. Once this is done and the Rat King chews upon your bones, it will be an age before I can find new pieces to face those who come to play.
Well... heavy armor with no speed penalty.
Armor like this was exotic in my day. I imagine it is positively unheard of in yours. As pleases you.
Undead that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves. Oh, whoops, no. There. Fight! 6 of mages.
A choice. Select your desire.
As is the standard. When there's double shuffle. Fuck your style. Into the spikes with you. With you too. I held Q.
I'm sure you are grateful for that. Now, let's see if we can use your skills to acquire more than corpses. There's a token in it for you if you win.
In a forgotten desert temple, you stumble upon a cult performing a summoning. The cult leader, standing before an ancient altar, demands a blood sacrifice from you. The cult turns as one to attack you.
Our old friend the Jack of Plague returns to fight another day.
Oh, right. Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is not a reflection. Oh, but that was a Counter-Strike. Come on, it's disappeared. How is that still doing damage? Fucking rats. Call the exterminator. Stupid. Come on. Why? You little piece of garbage.
How unpleasant.
Well, I resolved it. I'm just gonna walk a bit. All fixed up. The plan that you hatched with Carlo has you getting aboard a trading vessel, Peregrine Stalin, which follows the same path as the smuggling ships from Norwich. However, to avoid more surprise visitors at the tavern, you've agreed to masquerade as a spice merchant. You approach the guard at the front gate and show him your paperwork. He waves you through with only a passing glance at your forged papers. You enter the long queue to clear customs. You can expect a more thorough examination of your pretense here. I don't know, fucking... here. The customs officer inspects your paperwork and shows a vague interest in your cargo, but soon grants you access to the pontoons of the wharf. A booming shout halts your cargo being loaded into the hold of the Talon. Its captain approaches. I am Captain Brogger. I did not recognize your name or that of your guild on the manifest. We see very few spice merchants from the Fire Isles here in Estersea. If you're going to sail with us, then I need to know some more about you. The customs officer quickly realizes that you're no spice merchant and that your cargo is almost entirely fabricated. You flee the port of Estersea before any trouble starts.
An ambush? Hardly fair, is it?
No, it's actually fair. It's only 2 of dust. That should be fine. Almost to full health.
I have been confident, perhaps complacent. Yet, these final opponents I assembled in ages past, specifically to hold against the greatest challenges. You cannot possibly hope to defeat them.
King of Dust wants to fight. Oh right, because he can heal. Oh come on. Oh, he killed him with the artillery, huh? It's a little odd that artillery can fall inside a building, right? Yeah. Let's call it crumbling roof. Because of his immense strength, the roof just collapses right away. Grounded. I feel like I'll need to upgrade or increase the audio of my mic. Ah, so it's better to refuse if I have the resources to fight, huh? Okay. I'll remember that. Of course. It's only injuries. This weapon randomly takes the properties of a different weapon each combat. I could get more gold, get another weapon.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river.
More gold could be interesting. Well, the exit is uncovered. Free of dust, that's easy. So there's a bunch more gold. After that I can buy food. This works out great. Oh, so it's just the regular sword. Oh. Oh, come on. Come the fuck on, you piece of garbage. Nice kick. Any other attack wouldn't have made it in time, I think. Wonderful. I didn't even think of the possibility of getting a piece of gear and food. Well, another attempt. Maybe getting a better weapon? Perhaps? Nah, that's fine. Oh, that's better. You see, there's a limited...
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
There is a limited amount of the lose 30% of your health. So if I exhaust them when I'm lower on health, when I don't need to heal up as much, that's good.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I'll get up to 12, that should be enough. I don't know what are the dragon relics. No idea. I don't even think I have them all unlocked, but how would I know?
Sail away and see what you will find.
Floor number 3.
What brings you to play the game?
Mr. Lionel, perfect.
I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Wait, he steals... Doesn't he steal gear?
With the help of this armor, one man defeated an entire army, only to drop dead the moment it was removed.
That's a cool story. Now, what did he steal from me? Come on. How can I view my... There we go. I think he took a ring? I'm not sure. Alright, maybe I can take him on since I have the Thunder Strike and not the basic sword or axe.
Choose from these options.
Remember to not counter-strike. I thought he wouldn't have this good target meeting. Gotta remember all the traps that are around here. Apparently he died to one of those. To one such trap. Well, if he thinks that is the best... Why do I see that? What's that symbol? Oh, I gained food by walking on that.
And claim my token.
You return to the Kraken cult. Perhaps if you can prove yourself in a trial by combat, then the Kraken cult may aid you in some way. You descend into the deepest recesses of the earth. Surrounded by chanting lizard men, you enter the arena. That should be easy. After all, it's just scales. Oh, but that doesn't look too welcoming. Why does it say 0 out of 30, may I add? Do I have to chain a combo of 30? Fuck you. Fuck your 22 damage per hit. Fuck your shield. No, I seriously have to go to 30? Yep, very much. I could have returned to get back some health. I mean, I could have used time heals all, but... Your honor, you honor us and the Kraken will... You honor us and the Kraken with your strength. The Elder Lizard awaits you. Bring her your rarest materials. I won't bring her shit. I just lost 50 health to your stupid trial. Oh yeah, there's someone who could help us. Let's kill him. No wonder they can't deal with the problem when they kill anyone who could offer help.
Trade and negotiation. Without these, life would be boring and short.
Well, if you are
a
terrorist hostage, then yeah, it would be short.
If you succeed.
You reach a trading post in a distant valley, run by a strange old woodsman. I have not much use for gold myself, but I'll trade you for food supplies. I got 1 food for entering the shop. Oh, he sells for a pretty good price, I think. Once again, I'll stay at around... Well, I feel like I'm gonna need more in the upcoming battle. Could have bought the 5, I know. Oh well. I feel like I'm gonna need more for some reason.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
This is the 4th level, is it not?
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
And food, perfect. Tracks in town. You remember what this one is. Tracks in town, tracks of blood, and then... I don't know, I actually got... And the villager check, of course.
Well then, how will you deal with this?
Queen of Dust. Bring it on. That's the one with the crossbow, right? Yep, quite so. Oh, of course. I shouldn't be focusing on them first. Apparently, the... whatever you want to call it, leaves a damage over time effect on whoever I hit with it. What is it called? Thunder Strike? Zip, zap, zoobity, bop. Slow motion air smash. Oh, great.
The pendulum can swing both ways.
Which I approve of. What does this do? Where it takes reduced damage from traps. It's not bad, but what does this do? Provides excellent protection from harm,
Hard to
but
believe, but it is actually possible to be too well armored.
I don't have a helmet yet. This does damage based on inverse of gold, which I'm not sure if I understand the concept of that. Or what even the word
These trails
means.
wind, and our goals wind with them. My voice and these words draw us closer to the inevitable conclusion.
Yes. What is inverse? Opposite or contrary? What, so I do... What's opposite of 46? Minus 46? Am I healing enemies when I damage them? A bit more wording on the item, perhaps. A few more words is all I mean. Could be helpful. Oh, that's the king of... Jack of Dust. In a flash. So, whenever you kill an undead, you get 5 health. By that logic, when the undead start to reanimate, you can use even a single skeleton, as long as there's at least one other bandit or something with it, as an infinite fountain of health.
Now this is my kind of magic. Death and the transmutation of energy.
I guess.
Look at the workmanship on these gloves. Truly the work of a master craftsman. One piece of each type of equipment, and you're ready to take on the world.
Mm-hmm. If you think so. So the boss will be on the other side.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
When the player chooses
Useful.
from... Okay. Choices increase by 1, but can still take only the amount that the card says.
Are you surprised to see the Queen of Skulls again?
What about the Jack of Skulls? Oh! It's a pair! They're married! Haha. $17 health minus. Why? Minus 16, what for? Again? I don't even know. Oh, she can be interrupted using the ability, huh? I'll take that heal. You can bet on that. What kind of slash was that? Oh dear. Anyway. Not too bad, because I had the time heals. If I didn't, it would be pretty
for
bad.
a token now.
Am I supposed to not enter? Or is there a random chance for a chest to spawn? The maze is actually making it a little difficult to see anything because of the constant flashing. Fuck off. Of course. I don't see the thing anywhere in here. There's nothing. Well, I was wrong with the assumption that the boss will be on the other side. I don't even know what floor this is. 4? And it looks like it's not the end.
I'm sure you're grateful for that. Deeper towards our foe. Though the king is dead, and his kingdom in ruins, the prince still wanders the world of shadows and believes that he rules there.
Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to try and steal from him, but... Is this the final?
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
That was fast. Oh right, because everyone receives more damage and moves faster. I forgot about that.
Again, a token is at
curse.
stake.
Yeah, sort of. I don't care. Your investigation also uncovers what may be a treasure or powerful artifact, but it is concealed behind thick, strangling vines. Try and chop through the vines? You swing your weapon down, attacking the vines with gusto. Your weapons cleave through the vines to reveal an ancient stone artifact. At your touch, it rumbles to life and a familiar voice from the underworld booms out. You have found Totem of the Underworld by chance, I'm sure. Foolish mages built these long ago to hold us back, but that came with a price. Now, as our might continues to grow, none of your kind is strong enough to stop us. Your world fills with my minions, and I will twist your fate to a cruel demise. The totem fires a beam up into the sky. It is met by another from a far-off location.
An expedition. Press on.
No.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
You eventually find a second underworld totem. The totem is covered in markings, including spaces for free rings. The totem splinters apart to reveal a pathway down into the underworld. That was worth it. Ah, surprise.
I did warn you, I think, about the consequences of magical forces unleashed.
Without a warning, a magical portal opens beneath your feet. As you tumble between realities, you catch glimpses of faraway lands and realms without meaning to your mortal mind. After an unknown period of time, you fall ungracefully back into your original universe.
He knows you are here. He can smell you.
I can smell you. As goes the quote, the line in Hidden by a C. Morgan wannabe. Or at least a C. Morgan? What did I say? I guess I'm starting to get tired. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, not wannabe, but an not impersonator, but just someone trying to do the Morgan Freeman voice. I can beat him. Almost back to 100, yay! Did I beat one of these. I need to find another and then I can maybe win. Maybe get rid of all three. Well, of course I also have to kill them, you know. Grounded. Again. I hope to find the third golem before the boss, but you know, what are the chances of that?
If nothing else, you have the attention of the lizard men.
If nothing else, that is correct. Got hit by a charging piece of garbage. Okay. That was save the last charge. Oh, the Jack of Scales died to the trap, huh? Okay, fine. Nice! That's the third
Let us
one.
stake a token on their foolishness.
Some cards go at the top, some go to the bottom. That's something I didn't notice until now. Well, I did, but... I didn't think of the implications it carries. The cards seem to have different depth when they're coming out from the stack or when they're being shuffled. Having dispatched the third group of the rock creatures, the regular surface raids against the human cease. The regular raids, there might be extra. At the next village you visit, the people come out and greet you warmly.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
One of the villagers, a crooked old crone, offers to craft a pair of magical gloves for you. You thank her and leave, wondering if she will ever deliver on that promise. There he is, the most dangerous rat man
Lord
known.
of all pestilence, the King of Plague.
The Ratman King has a leap attack that must be avoided if you want to keep the skin on your bones. Only the most savage and cunning of the Ratmen rise to royalty among their ranks.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Four of Plague isn't all that bad. The boss is gonna bring some rats with him too. Whoa, that looks like something out of Warhammer. A Skaven, if you will. Bring it on. I'm fighting to do as much damage as quickly as I can. Oh, come on. Try again. He died to an overtime effect. I mean damage overtime. Oh.
The rats will take generations to recover from this. They must battle and battle to find a new king. We reach the end of days and the end of my reserves. You have taken near everything from me.
Near everything. That is the important part of what you said. The Elder Lizard. Charity 5 and Ring of Engorging. For filling the underworld totem with rings, you receive Descent into the underworld. For turning back the golem hunting parties, you receive Good Fortune, Summoned, Armory, and Hag's Wraps. As a reward for defeating my Ratman King, you receive Secret Society, King of Scales, Mage's Scorn, Soldier's Ferrari, and Folded Steel.
we approach the final battle, the decisions.
Yeah, we do indeed. Well, it's getting close.